Hey you guys, thank you for being here. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be, why doesn't the narcissist care? Think about it for a minute. Before we jump into it, remember, like, subscribe, share all the good stuff. Let's keep the channel going. And please share this content with anybody you believe it could help out. If you need to, play it a couple times. This is for educational purposes, to help you with the narcissistic abusive cycle and all things narcissism. So why doesn't the narcissist care? Let's talk about this. Number one, the narcissist literally doesn't care about you or virtually anything, because in the narcissist head, in their world, there's only one thing that is of concern, which is themselves. They literally care about themselves, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, you may say, well, what are you talking about? That's how most people are, Andrew. Let's take a step back. Again, if you're watching the channel, there's a good chance you're an empath. You're kind, considerate, loving. You've got a big heart, and you want to be fulfilled and be in a great relationship. That's how you think, and that's certainly how I think. The narcissist isn't built that way. They don't think anything like you. Now, I know it's difficult for some of you to understand this, but they don't. They are empty shells, and they're incapable of love or empathy or the emotions that you have, which is why they found you and sunk their fangs into you, and you probably were involved in a narcissistic abusive relationship. But getting back on track, why do they not care? Picture when you're a kid, you're a child, and you're 7 years old, and you're playing with the neighborhood kids, and you have the ball and the football, whatever it is, a hula hoop, I don't know, whatever kids use these days. And then it's yours, and you want to eat, and a couple of the kids are not being nice to you, so you just take it and you go home. Basically, you're taking your toys and you're going home, right? That's what a little kid does, and that's understandable. That's what children do. It's the narcissist. It's exactly what they do at any age, because they're stuck in their infantile situation pretty much from when they're 7 years old or whenever it is at their childhood at some point. And they literally don't have empathy or concern for you or for others, just like that child. The child's innocent, though. They're just thinking, I'm going to go home and feel better about myself. The narcissist literally says, I don't care. And I don't care what happens, and I don't care who I hurt or what the ramifications are. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to live in the now and do exactly what I want to do. And this is how they live, guys, every single minute of every single day. They don't care. Now, you may be thinking I'm being a little dramatic here. Certainly they must care about something, right, Andrew? Yes, they do. And here's what they care about: prestige, looks, adoration, supply, fakeness, greed, destruction, manipulation, anything that they can take from people, and I mean take, that's what they care about. It's 100% true, guys. Now, do they care about how you are as a human being and what your thoughts and dreams and aspirations and everything are? 100% no, unless they're getting something out of it, right? So unless they're benefiting from it in some capacity. But do they care? No, they don't care. And they won't care long after your relationship is over and they're on to the new supply. The new supply will realize exactly what you learned, that they don't care, and that they are blood-sucking vampires, energy vampires, and parasites. And they just move from person to person, taking. And what they do when they're done, I'm kind of getting off track, but once they're done getting all the supply from you and everything, all the goodness you have to offer, they just literally leave you they leave you behind like an empty shell on the side of the road, and they move on to the next victim, the next unsuspecting victim. But getting back on track, do they care? No, they don't, guys. They really don't. They didn't when you first met them. They don't now if you're in a relationship with them, and they never will after your relationship is over. And evidence of this is, I'll give you many examples right now. Number one, let's say this. Let's say that the narcissist makes plans with you today or tomorrow, whatever, and they don't happen. Well, that's not only is it future faking, but they don't care. They don't care enough about the plans to actually see them to fulfillment. What about when they're texting you or calling you or saying they'll pick you up at a certain time or be here at dinner at this certain time or do all the things that they say they're going to do, and they don't? They don't care. What about when you do everything possible you can to keep the peace in the relationship and to keep it moving forward and to be the best significant other in that relationship possible, and you are putting up with an awful lot and you're taking a lot of blame and responsibility for things that you didn't even do? Do they care then? They don't. Do they care when you actually contribute and go above and beyond the call of duty to help out them, family members, acquaintances, or anything? No, they don't care. Do they care when you perhaps are achieving great accomplishments, or maybe you just graduated college, or maybe you just had a promotion at work or started a business or things like that? Do they care then? They don't, because they believe those things should be happening to them and not you. Because remember, the narcissist believes that they are way up here and you're way down below where my hand can go. That's how they always believe. Because in that Hollywood little movie that they play in their tiny little brain, they always believe that they deserve better. Better than you, better than anybody, and that they are entitled to everything that they want. And they don't care how they get it. They don't, guys. The path of destruction and manipulation from the narcissist is unparalleled on this planet. It really is. An average or healthy human being couldn't live the way a narcissist does, because they have morals and they have values and they have empathy and love and compassion, a huge trait for people to have. You see, they think, wow, they don't want to interfere with other people's lives or create issues because they don't want that to happen to them, and they can understand themselves. They can put themselves in other people's shoes, is what I'm trying to say. The narcissist is incapable of that. There's one size shoe for the narcissist, and that's it. And that means with their kids, with their family, with their spouses, extended family, friends, neighbors, everybody. Again, so you may say, Andrew, what are you talking about? Let's talk about the family. Let's talk about the neighbors and friends. What about that? They've had the neighbors and friends, they're so nice to them, and the narcissist is so nice to them. They care about them. They don't. And I can prove it right now. The narcissist, first of all, does not have many long-term friends. And if you really think about it, you'll find out that it's true. Second of all, if they do have long-term friends, those friends should by now be they should well understand that the narcissist is not the most stable / reliable / trustworthy person. So maybe they keep them at a distance. Don't really know about that. But as far as neighbors and friends, remember, the narcissist wears a mask. They just hide everything. They're two different people. They're person number one to the exterior, to the family, to the friends, neighbors, everybody in the outside world who thinks that they're incredible. They're the best thing in the world, which of course is a facade. It's a fraud. It's deceiving, manipulative, and it's not accurate. The narcissist is a parasite. And then there's somebody different. The narcissist is somebody completely different behind closed doors, which is in your house. And you know this very well, because that's when you get gaslit, silent treatment, you're walking on eggshells, you are just being completely disrespected, and I'm not going to belabor the negative things, but you know what I'm talking about. So does the narcissist care when you are with them privately alone in the house and they're being belligerent to you and having rage fits and everything? They don't care. They don't care one bit. And think about the last, let's say, heated conversation you had with the narcissist, when you tried to reason with them and say, hey, can we just talk about this like adults, please? It would really be good if we could just calm down and address this. Did they listen to you? No. Why? Because they don't care. Guys, they don't care. They don't care about anything but themselves and the betterment of their future and their lives and their prestige and their situation. And it's 100% proven. The narcissist is a person that will be taking until they can't take anymore, until they find the new source. And again, I mentioned this on some other videos, but to prove this, think about this with friends and neighbors and things. Friends. The narcissist will treat friends that have more wealth or prestige or things that the narcissist can benefit from. They will treat that person, those people, much better than someone that has little to offer. Pay attention to that this weekend or tonight, wherever you are. It's what the narcissist does. And the unsuspecting people that maybe have the boat or have the beach house or have the vacation timeshare in Mexico or whatever, these people they have no idea. They just think the narcissist is great. Why? because they don't spend much time with the narcissist. And the narcissist on the exterior is portraying themselves like they're somebody that they're actually not. The mask is on. But in real life, does the narcissist care? No. All they care about is getting access to that boat, that beach house, that Mexico timeshare. That's what they care about. And when that relationship dissolves, and inevitably it will, they'll find new people like that, or they'll try to find new people like that. But the narcissist doesn't care. They don't care about anything that you say, do, or feel, unless it benefits them. And yeah, there will be flashes, there will be moments that the narcissist will be more human-esque, more like a human being to you, and maybe snuggle up for a few minutes or say, hey, you know, how are you today? And the only reason they're doing that is because they need something from you. And really, replay that one for a moment. You see, in a normal healthy relationship with two people, when they give and take and they reciprocate and they want to learn and grow and love together, the interactions are beautiful, they're natural. There's no transaction to them. It's just like, okay, I want to do this for you because I love you, or I really want to be with you. And the other person does the same thing, and it goes back and forth. That's healthy, that's normal, that's beautiful. And I'm sure that that's what you want. But to the narcissist, everything's a transaction. Picture you go to the store and you're buying a gallon of milk. Okay, well, it costs you $2. I don't know what it costs these days, but whatever it costs. $2, you get your milk, you go home. Okay, well, that was a transaction. With the narcissist, everything is a transaction. There's no genuine love, authenticity, respect. There's absolutely zero respect. There's nothing positive in it other than what you bring to the table, which the narcissist will absolutely devour, decimate, and destroy. That's what they do. They take, take, take. And so does the narcissist care? No, they really don't. They don't care about when they're talking to the wait staff most times. They don't care when they're texting right in front of you when you're supposed to be watching a documentary on Netflix. They don't care how they talk to people in the public, meaning like if you're buying clothes or things. No. Now, do they care about your well-being and your health and your future? If it benefits them, yes. Otherwise, no. And guys, this is coming from firsthand experience, and I could do so many more videos on this. This is just an outline to let you know. Very simply, the narcissist does not care about anybody, and I mean anybody, other than themselves. And again, you may say, Andrew, what about kids? The narcissist has kids. They care about the kids. Sincerely, because I experienced this also, the narcissist cares about kids in the capacity that they want them to be healthy and they want them to have a good life, absolutely. But the kids are nothing more than props. They're nothing more than accessories on a stage of life that the narcissist uses from early on, when the babies are born, all the way to growing up to adulthood. Believe me, the narcissist will do everything possible to control the kids and to manipulate them just the way they manipulated you and myself. It's a fact. Many of these kids grow up in not the best households due to the narcissistic abuse, and most of them don't even know what's going on until they're adults themselves. That's for a whole different video. Guys, I love you. God bless you. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. I hope this video found you well. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Please subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. It helps out a lot. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon, and have a great afternoon. Listen, does the narcissist care? I'm going to tell you this forever. They don't care. They won't care. They care about themselves first and foremost, and that's it. Nobody else. Nobody else does the narcissist care about, unless they offer some kind of supply. I love you guys. God bless you. Bye.